Hey, good morning. So, back in the States, back to getting my life together again, right? So, this morning, as I was reading, there's not going to be anything deep. It's going to be pretty simple, as usual. But what's so exciting about this morning is I went to this place and it's like, wow, it's real, it's a reality. And of course, I always believed, but that just made it come to life all the much more. So, I saw this the last day before I left Israel, but this is where Paul is before Felix and he gives his defense. So I'm just going to hit 3 or 4 things that we ought to do. This is what he said. He said, "But this I confess unto thee, that after the way which they call heresy, so worship I, the God of my fathers, believing all things which are written in the law and in the prophets, and have hope toward God, which they themselves also allow, that there shall be a resurrection of the dead, both of the just and the unjust. And herein do I exercise myself to have always a conscience void of offense toward God and toward men." So he was being persecuted. He was being put on trial for his faith, basically. And he was so clever, and he had turned it around to make it an argument about resurrection between the Pharisees and Sadducees. But nonetheless, he stood his ground, and he said, "I confess unto thee." Confess being a Christian. We have no reason to hide the fact that we identify with Christ, that we believe that he died for our sins, was buried, and rose again. The fact that we want to be conformed into his image, like confess, as Paul did. Worship. There's nothing wrong with it. He inhabits the praises of men. He loves when we worship him, when we bow down before him, when we make him our all in all, our everything. Then he says, believing all things which are written in the law and the prophets. This is truth. Thy word is truth. I am the way, the truth, and the life, right? All this was written for what? Our edification, our correction, our doctrine, all these things. It's our responsibility to believe all things. If we're not, I'm not even going to hit that this morning. If we're not believing, what are we believing? And then he said, have hope toward God. Yes, have hope toward God. We're still current. We're still presently living this life out. So live for the Lord as best you can, as he's leading and guiding. And then always have a conscience void of offense toward God. Number 1, toward God. You do that between you and him, not you and man. But then Paul does go on to say, and toward men. So as best as you can, try to have a conscience void of offense toward man, but God first. And when we do that with God, it says he makes even our enemies to be at peace with us. Now, they may still be our enemies, they may still hate us, there may still be offenses, but we can at least have peace and quietness therein. So do these things that he did and be blessed. Oh my goodness, have a wonderful Friday.